Welcome to Deep Thought. The power of the third eye. The power of the third eye. Now, there's two ways you can look at the third eye thing, and I focus more on the second one, though I'm familiar with the first. And the first one is that more metaphysical sense that's connected with the brow chakra. Well, according to some people, the crown chakra, whatever, but it's more of a spiritual thing, or some people might consider it a psychic gift. And that third eye is just being able to, just having the ability, being clairvoyant, being able to see through things, being able to see hidden things of that nature. Now, that's the metaphysical thing. And of course, I respect people who follow those paths and believe that they have those gifts. They probably do in a sense. And that's a deeper thing. That's more like you're gifted. But the thing I prefer is the development of the second type of third eye. And it's just you develop your consciousness to the point you can just see through things. And anybody can develop that. You can just see through the mask that people wear. You can see through situations. You can just look at it and call it for what it is. You can see the truth of something. You can see the truth of something. You can read people, because all people come at you with a certain mask. But someone with their third eye open, they can see right through it. You know, they can see right through your intentions. They can see what you really, they can even see what you're hiding. Now, that's easier. Anyone can develop that. Now, of course, there's some arguments that anybody can develop like some psychic gift or something, but I don't agree with them. I believe you're either gifted or you're not. But when you talk about the development of your consciousness, your awareness, anybody can do that. And that's just seeing the truth of something. And it's powerful in the sense that we live in a world that is built on the house of cards. We live in a lot of illusion. And the thing is, if you have that power, you have that third eye, you have that third eye open, like in certain urban environments and certain subcultures, they'll say, oh yeah, good third eye. You can see what's there. And indeed, in certain cultures, some people might say you get good third ear. You can hear what's really being said. Let me touch on that for a second. You know, there's always different levels of a conversation. What a person actually says, what they actually mean, and then what is understood between the two people talking. Like you could have two people talk, like two men could be talking in front of a group of women and they saying something on the surface, but they mean something different, but just between the men, something is understood. And women definitely do that. But if you can hear the truth, that your third ear is open. But we'll focus on the third eye for something. If you can see the truth, your third eye is open. Because sometimes people, they see things and they go by just what they see on the surface. But then if you have an awareness, you have an understanding of people and situations, you can see something else. And then that's actually connected to the third ear, because I can think of a situation where someone I knew had a relationship, like a serious issue with someone else that they ended up breaking up from. But I knew about the situation years before anybody peeped anything. I peeped something right away. And all I did was just see through something. I saw what was going on right away. And I was like, okay. Tried to tell them, they didn't want to listen. But that's the thing. That's the thing. It's powerful because think about it. So many things are a lie out here. So many things. Like if you look at the news, and I don't go over current news stories, but there's always something deeper than what you see on the surface. And sometimes if your third eye is open, you can see what's up. Like they could be talking about a particular news subject, but then if your third eye is open, you have that conscience, you say, wait a minute, there's something else up. They focused on this, but here's what's going on. Or even with the particular subject of a big news story. Okay, what they really doing? What's their real intentions? Like it's powerful when you're dealing with people to know their intentions. No matter what they say, it was like, oh, okay. They saying this, but this is what they want. You know, it's like if somebody wants something from you out of a relationship. For men, it might be, you know, a woman says, oh yeah, you're real handsome, you're real smart. They just stroking your ego. Okay, that's cool. What she really wants is your money. Somebody at the third eye is like, oh yeah, she's working me, she wants something. And then even a woman, you know, a guy might be like, he only wants from her is some sex, nothing else. Now, a woman with her third eye closed, she ain't gonna peep it. A woman with her third eye open be like, you know what? He is not really showing me to the public. He don't want anything else from me. All his conversations just focus on the sex. Okay. And you know, that's connected to the third ear too. But even those things, everything is holistic. You can't separate one from the other. But the third eye, like I said, we'll just focus on the third eye. It keeps you out of trouble. You see stuff, you know? It keeps you out of trouble. It keeps you from being conned. Like someone with their third eye open, they don't get played. They don't get conned. Because they can see the intention. They see it right away. And indeed, what they experience, they can even like say, okay, they doing this what they want. And then some people are like, how did you figure that out? And you're like, third eye's open. I can see right through it, you know? But a lot of people don't have it. So unfortunately, a lot of people keep their third eye closed, or they don't try to develop it. They don't try to see through stuff. And the reason why that is because they want to believe whatever lie is presented. See, one thing with somebody with the power of the third eye, they accept truth no matter how hurtful it is. They want to deal with truth no matter what. They want to see the intentions no matter what. They can put their ego to the side and just see it. See, a lot of people don't want to put their ego to the side. So they get played. You know, they lose something. But if you just ask the questions and just look and just say, okay, what are they actually showing me? Because I'm going to tell you what, even with all the masks that people wear out here, people always kind of show themselves. They show their intentions. They show what they're interested in. They show what's important to them. All you have to do is pay attention. They show either verbally, sometimes they'll just straight tell you. But and before I go further, sometimes people got their third eye shut or they don't want to hear the truth so much. Somebody could tell them the truth and they still don't accept it. That could be another conversation. But it's a powerful thing if you can open it up. Now, like I said, some people are born with some psychic thing. I think it's personally, I think it's better if someone just start paying attention, start asking questions. Like ask questions. I'll tell you what. Here's an instance where my third eye was open, and I don't care if this particular woman sees this video. She should be thankful I don't call her name. Now, this was somebody I was real cool with, very attractive, but never met her in person. But somebody real cool with, and you know, flirt a little, say, hey, yeah, you attractive. She hit me up one time and she was like, she had some trouble. Somebody stole money out of her account and she needed help to pay her rent. Ping! I was like, oh God. So I started asking questions. I said, nah, okay, something's wrong with this. I saw like her negative intent. And I was just like, I kept asking till the point she pulled back. Then I said what I had to say. I let her know. Man, I don't talk to her to this day, but I peeped it. And then, interestingly enough, what I saw about her was confirmed by somebody who knew her better, knew her in person. And I was just like, yeah. And it'll do that. Because a lot of times I'll see something, I ain't gonna lie, my third eye is open. And not knowing some psychic thing, I just see through shit. In fact, I've had people say I look at them like I'm just seeing through them. That's one thing, I'll just pay attention. I pay attention to even small things and don't show any reaction. But it's kept me out of trouble. It's kept me from being played, seriously played. Like some minor stuff, even then, even some minor stuff I would see, but sometimes if it wasn't too much of trouble, I'm the type I'll let something go if it don't cause a major damage. If it cause, like really, even minor damage, it's not doing anything. I'm not giving up any money. I'm not really losing anything by letting this person thinking they winning. Because I've actually had some people say, you know what, Rom? you be letting people do stuff and don't say anything, but you be the one winning in the end. Third eye. I always look at something, because third eye can also tell you what direction something going in. And I was like, this ain't a long-term issue. It's just something to pay attention to and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. They doing this, okay. I'll keep them around for a little bit. But I'm that type, though. I give you rope to hang yourself. Then all of a sudden it's like, that's just me. Anyway, though, that's a powerful thing. Work on it. So seriously, here's the key. Search for truth. Be honest. Even if it hurts you. Even if it doesn't stroke your ego. Truth is truth. Okay? So anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.